grab my small hook and move it here? Is it twisted in or something? I would assume so. Yeah, it should be. I guess it's just a matter of pulling it hard enough. Have you rehooked it? Not yet. Working on it. Taking it attention. Oleg and Alexey, there's really no need to rush. Plenty of time. There's no need to try to jump the bandwagon. We've got plenty of time. I'm at the roll towel now, Moscow. Let me get the ret tethered on it. In the meantime, I'm going to grab the bag. The roll towel is on the ret now. Copy, everyone. Why was it left here in the first place? It was exposed. Exposed to what exactly? No, fellas, it's not that. It's just that in the early days of station, we were not permitted to jettison towels, so that's why we rolled them up and left them exactly where you're grabbing it out of now. Can you spread the bag open a little bit? Yeah, if you spread it out wide enough, then I'll be able to just toss it in there right away.
Причем это уже из истории. Предыдущее полотенце оказалось Лунчакова.
Oh, and just so happens that this towel has Mr. Lonchikov's name all over it. Is it in the bag? Can I release the red? Yeah, let me kind of get it in deeper into the bag. That it? I'll tell you when.
Oleg Kononenko at the bottom of your screen wearing the suit bearing the red stripes, and Alexey Ovchinin in the suit with the blue stripes, jumping ahead a bit in the timeline and collecting a towel that has been affixed to a handrail on the Zvezda service module to which the Piers docking compartment is attached. That towel has been outside for several years. It will be brought back inside, no longer needed outside on the International Space Station's Russian segment.
Alexey, we're getting the WVS video from you, but not from Oleg. Nothing from me. Can I power cycle it again? Let's try that.
Так, Люс, давай нажми. Так, сейчас, подожди. Ты помнишь, куда тут red конец прицепил? Вот на него и сразу надень.
You remember that other end of the red was secured, so why don't you tether it to it while you're at it?
Все-таки вот изнутри смотришь, вообще ни в какое сравнение не идет, когда из скафандра.
Yeah, when you see it from the inside, it's not at all similar to seeing it directly through the helmet. The roll towel is in the bag, and the bag is reclosed.
This is our first helmet camera view. This is from Alexey Ovchinin's helmet camera, designated by the number 11 in the lower right-hand corner, and of course by the blue stripes on his arms. And you can see just a glimpse of Oleg Kononenko there on the left, with the suit bearing the red stripes.
Все, стой. Только погоди, пропустить на наш фал. О, так. Да.
Yeah.
Развернись.
Turn around.
Дайте я пролеплю ее.
Let me get it to you.
Ее вниз.
Can I attach it? Yeah.
Хотя сейчас...
A little bit lower.
Давай.
Yeah, but if we're about to shoot that video, then maybe not.
Выключи.
Just power cycle it. Turn it off and turn it back on.
Ближе, можешь подойти?
Can you get in closer?
Выключил. Включил.
Off and on. Sergey, the WVS has been power cycled. The green LED is back on. All right, let's give it a few more, and then we'll have to make a final decision on whether we go to record the message or not. Well, this is better than nothing. Can you get it in? Kind of inside? Alexey.
Да, отвечаю.
Давай все-таки включим ASTR.
Alexey, why don't you go ahead and activate the STR thermal control system?
Входим в ТО. Давай. ASTR.
Да, это в ноль.
Set it to 0.
Ноль поставил, тубля.
Вот в ноль, да.
Yeah, it's in the mid position.
Нейтрали, да.
Thermal control handle is in the mid position, activating the STR.
Это в нейтрале стоит, да? Нейтрале.
Is it in the neutral position? Yep, it's in the mid position.
Принято.
Copy, guys.
Портрет Леонова по твоей правой руке.
Yeah, the Leonis portrait is under your right arm.
The International Space Station flying 253 miles over Brasilia, Brazil, the capital, moving from southwest to northeast. This view from Alexey Ovchinin's helmet camera. The two cosmonauts soon to pay tribute to Alexei Leonov, the first human to walk in space on the occasion of his 85th birthday tomorrow.
Yeah, we're aware of that. A new design has been provided. So now it's just a matter of getting it manifested for flight.
Так, себя что ли поснимать?
Should I make a video of myself?
Давай сейчас я тебя поснимаю.
Олег.
Hey, Oleg.
А,
Значит, мы получаем по двум каналам только видео.
On both channels, we're getting WVS video from Alexey's camera. So here's the deal.
Портрет.
You'll grab the portrait. You will get yourself positioned where Alexey's camera can see you, and then we'll proceed with the birthday message. Alexey, in that case, you'll be holding the GoPro. You bet.
твою? Значит, можешь мою? Давай, пока я подержу.
Yeah, let me hold it.
За правой рукой твоей.
Yeah, the portrait is under your right hand. Right hand.
Нет, вон там.
Yeah, right over there.
Пускает фал.
Sergey, the tether's too short. I don't got enough tether to get that far down.
К выходному люку подтянуть.
Yeah, you need to pull it in towards the hatch.
Вот сейчас более-менее картинка была.
Yeah, just about now, before Alexey started moving, the picture framing was pretty good. We could see about half of you, Oleg.
Так, сейчас я. Так. А, она вон над антенной?
Oh, is it over the antenna?
Не, она не внизу, выше, я же тебе говорю, выше она. Вон, видишь, в правую руку твою уходит...
See, it's kind of flying out towards that way, more or less. Yep.
Так, портрет взял на мою GoPro.
Yep, the portrait and the GoPro.
Я к тебе сейчас ближе
Yeah, let me get in closer to where you are.
Эх. Давай я своей. Держи. Подтяни меня.
Hey, can you pull me in a little? There you go. If you try to get in the foot restraint to get your feet secured. Yeah, I don't think so. It's a waste of time. Alrighty then. I can hold the portrait to make it a little more convenient. Well, Sergey, Moscow, we're ready. We've got the portrait. Can you see it in the picture? We can see, but Alexey, move over to your left a little bit. Yeah, we're shooting GoPro as well? Yeah. Yes, please. Are we go to start? Yes, please. Alexey, GoPro is way blocking everything. Bring it down. Yeah, let Alexey kind of get his bearings, because the GoPro is facing the opposite way that it needs to. So let him get in position first. Are you ready? Yes, I am. Alexey, move to the left. To the left of what? Can you turn to the left to get more Oleg in the frame? Yeah, like that. Are we going to start? Yes, Oleg. As all of the world's eyes are trained on us right now, we would like to take this moment before we dive into the EVA tasks. It just so happened that we are performing a spacewalk the day before the birthday of Alexey Leonov, the first man to ever don a spacesuit and venture out of his spacecraft's airlock, taking a step into the starlit abyss, into the vastness of space. This is precisely why we decided to dedicate today's spacewalk to the legend of man, to this legend of a man. Here's a photo of Mr. Leonov that we've brought with us and position it right next to the EV ladder of the Russian segment. Mr. Leonov, please accept our heartfelt birthday wishes. You are with us here and now in the outer space, and for the entire duration of this spacewalk, you will be here with us. Stay in great cosmonaut-worthy health. We hope you continue to be happy, inspired, and truly capable of many great new accomplishments. Happy birthday. Mr. Leonov. Moreover, we do have some special messages attached to our individual spacesuits that you can see and enjoy reading. Again, happy birthday on this special day. Well, should we go down now? All right, guys, this is it. Get the GoPros back in place, get them secured.
Oleg Kononenko, the Expedition 59 commander, in your view through Alexey Ovchinin's helmet camera, wearing the suit bearing the red stripes, having embarked on the 5th spacewalk of his career, paying tribute through those words to Alexey Leonov, who was the first human to walk in space on March 18th, 1965, a modest 12-minute excursion outside Vashkad 2 that he and Pavel Belyayev rode to orbit.
Okay, I'm not gonna...
Testing for the first time a human capability to operate in the vacuum of space that has led to numerous hundreds of spacewalks since, including excursions on the surface of the moon, as well as the International Space Station, 217 spacewalks, including today, in support of space station assembly maintenance and upgrades. A good view of the two cosmonauts, Ovchinin in the suit wearing the blue stripes on the left, Kononenko in the red stripes on the right, having just paid tribute to Alexey Leonov, who turns 85 years old tomorrow. The crew now will press ahead with their next series of tasks, almost all of the work from this point on to be conducted up near the Poisk module on the zenith or space-facing side of the Russian segment of the International Space Station. The next task on the timeline will be the installation of a handrail to facilitate movements between Poisk and the Zarya module on the Russian segment, the first element launched in International Space Station history back on November 20th, 1998.
Is everything okay with the bag? Yep. Just don't pull it too much.
Так, встаю. Так, перецепляйся. Там, смотри, у нас немножко перехлестнуло.
Go ahead and hook over there. Yeah, they're just a little
Вверх надо вниз.
overlapping, so we need to move them away from each other.
Вот так нормально.
That should be good.
Так, твоя сейчас на твоей стороне ФГБ. Все нормально.
And your side is on the right side, meaning towards FGB, so it looks good.
Так, я у стрелы. Так, подожди.
I'm at the Strela boom.
Перестыкуюсь.
Copy. Alexey, wait for me.
Не торопись. Ты вперед. Стал переменой для меня, потом возвращайся.
Alexey, first attach the adjustable tether and then the short tether. No rush.
Олег, помнишь, мы идем до первых кольцевых на линии сторон.
Oleg, remember, you're translating all the way to MRM2 using circumferential handrails.
Да, и перецепляем.
Yes, that's right. And then we'll rehook our tether.
От буквы П пойти, судя по дагу. Поэтому нам...
And we simulated this on Doug. So I'm just going to translate this way to get adapted to being outside first. Okay.
Леша, вот эти вот, смотри, вот на стреле, видишь, леера? Вот за них цепляться.
Alexey, see the lanyards on the side?
Вот за них.
You can hook to them. And I am using the ring. Okay.
Ну давай, я теперь вверх пойду потихонечку. Да, давай.
All right, so can I start translating now? Yes, go ahead, Alexey.
Мы когда смотрели, нам со стороны справа
When
надо оставаться все-таки.
we were
Слева. Да.
looking at it in Doug,
С той стороны перешел.
we're supposed to stay to the left, correct? Yes, I think that would be best way. And I am waiting for you, Alexey, to get to where I am. Okay.
Я поручни видишь?
Чего я уже вижу тот поручень, который нам придется устанавливать, такой же стоит.
I see the handrail that we're supposed to be installing. There is an identical one already installed. Copy.
Перецепился? Да.
Did you resecure your tether?
Вперед пройду. Давай.
Yes.
Скажешь, когда в натяг?
Then I'm going to continue translation. Once it starts to stretch too much, let me know. Okay?
Хватит?
Should that be enough?
Еще?
No, go ahead and move a little bit farther.
Ну вот.
Okay?
Сейчас еще чуть-чуть. Так, сейчас подожди. Ага.
Give me a second. Okay.
Сергей, а у меня ни одного выхода не было, чтобы я стрелу не использовал каким-то образом, а?
Sergey,
Все выходы со
Ну,
стрелой.
видишь?
there has never been a spacewalk that I performed that I wasn't required to use Strela in some way. Well, that's great. It was meant to be used.
Еще, Олег, и второго человека нет, который на Союзе побывал 2 раза.
Не говори. Серег, надо сейчас с правой стороны пойдем.
Sergey, we're gonna start translating towards starboard now.
Да, и на ВЛ-1 я уже вижу один тест.
And I already see one of the test panels on the EVA ladder.
Поставить сперва.
Нет, нет.
We want to
Поручень, потом...
install a shortcut handrail first.
Ну, понятно, то есть мы идем в сторону поиска.
Okay, so we're
Букву К, в сторону буквы К.
going towards voice module, correct?
Далее, подтверждаю, идете в сторону буквы К.
Yes, you are translating towards FGB,
Принято. Я сейчас
where the letter K is labeled.
Принято.
Copy, that's what we thought. We're
не в натяг, Леша.
on PHO right now. Copy.
Я перецеплю. Смотри, если солнце светит, можешь вайзер опустить. Мне пока нормально, а мне тоже.
All right, and Alexey, if the sun is too bright, you can pull down your visor. I'm good. Me too.
Так, ну что?
So what's going on?
Так, иду. Так, я тогда еще поднимаюсь.
Okay, so should I move up some more? Yes, go ahead.
Погоди, стой.
Stand by. Wait. Okay, standing by.
Сергей, а вот интересно.
Sergey, well, it's interesting too, as a one. So, did you remove the wires here and the antenna installation point? Yes, it was earlier removed from here, just to make sure that it's not in the way.
Они с Сашкой Самокутяевым тогда две антенны.
Alexander Samokutaev removed 2 of antenna units back then. Okay.
Так, Леш, нас уже
Alexey,
снимают из мимо второго.
I think they're already filming us from MRM2. So move over here. Stand by.
Так. Ну что, я потихоньку тогда перейду.
So I'm going to translate over there gradually.
Нас натяг.
Okay, yes, and the tether is tightened.
Так. 62, 60, 21.
This is Mission Control Houston, 51 minutes into today's spacewalk by Oleg Kononenko and Alexey Ovchinin. This view from an external camera on the International Space Station showing the 2 cosmonauts, Kononenko at the bottom, and above him is Ovchinin as they make their way down the Strela boom. This is a telescoping boom that is used to help Russian spacewalkers move about the Russian segment of the International Space Station. At the very bottom of your screen are the Cyrillic letters that spell out the word Poisk. That is the module that is affixed to the zenith or space-facing side of the Russian segment of the International Space Station, and to which the 2 cosmonauts will be pressing ahead with most of the work on the docket for today's spacewalk, which is the 4th for Expedition 59 and the 4th in this calendar year, with many more spacewalks in the offing in what will prove to be, if it all pans out, one of the busiest spacewalking years in human spaceflight history.
So did you translate with the ring? Here in the ring? Yes, that's correct. And you can do it on the way back? Okay, I rehooked my tether to handrail 6020. And I'm currently using red tether. Copy.
The 2 cosmonauts are about to set up shop in the vicinity there of the Poisk module to install a handrail that will prove to be a shortcut for movements between the Poisk module and the Zarya module, which is on the Earth-facing side of the Russian segment of the station.
19, yes, that's correct. Go ahead and re-engage your tether hook again. Okay, so the handrail is next to your right shoulder.
Выше поднимешься, параллельно.
If you look up, then it will be parallel. So do you see the handrail now? Yes, so hook your tether to that handrail, and then you will re-engage it to the circular handrail. Okay, so I don't think that I can do it right away. So it's around the Strela boom. Well, actually, please hook adjustable tether first to make sure that you will be able to engage it onto the short one. Okay, so let me go back here. So are you using the small hook? Yes, that's correct. Okay, so connect one hook. Inaudible. Okay, I have. Okay. Okay, it is underneath your left arm. I'm holding it, and I'm going to hook it onto the handrail, and then you will move over to the EVA bundle, and you will take it out from underneath Strela boom. EVA bundle is attached on one side, and I am at MRM 2. Okay, go ahead and release it. Okay, so I need to hook my short tether to the handrail, and that's where we're translating to. Yes, that's correct. Okay, so the hook is engaged onto the handrail 60-20. Okay, and I need to reach to over there, reach that handrail. Okay, copy. So you will need to re-engage your hook to this short handrail, and then you will move over here. Okay. Give me the tether hook. It is already engaged, so we'll need to engage it onto the circular handrail. Let me turn it over. Okay, give me a large hook now, and I'm going to re-engage it to over here. Okay. Okay, I got it. Yes, thanks. Now you will need to re-engage this hook. Please move in the vertical direction. Okay. And lower your legs, please. And move forward. Okay, it's good now. And you can rehook the EVA bundle just to make sure that it's not in the way that we don't have to carry it all the way there. Okay, so let me do that. Stand by. Okay, let me.
This is Mission Control Houston. We're approaching the 1 hour mark into today's spacewalk by Oleg Kononenko and Alexey Ovchinin, the 217th spacewalk in support of space station assembly, maintenance, and upgrades. The two cosmonauts opened the hatch to the Pirs docking compartment airlock at 10:42 a.m. Central Time, 11:42 a.m. Eastern Time this morning. Ovchinin was first out of the hatch, setting up equipment, followed shortly thereafter by Oleg Kononenko. They retrieved a towel that had been tied to a handrail right outside of the Pirs hatchway that was placed back inside the airlock. And then they paid tribute to Alexey Leonov, who turns 85 years old tomorrow, the iconic Russian cosmonaut who was the first human to walk in space on March 18th, 1965. The crew now, as you can see in this downlink video from an external camera on the truss of the station, is working in the vicinity of the Poisk module on the space-facing side of the Russian segment of the station as they work to install a shortcut handrail that will make a translation path easier to navigate for future spacewalkers between Poisk and the Zarya module, which is on the Earth-facing side of the Russian segment.
So the right one is not tethered, and it is not secured. So you will have to translate to FGB. Alexey will translate towards FGB now. Okay. Okay. Copy. Oleg, and at 60:15 there is a sensor. Do you see it? Yes, I think that's it. So 15:05, 16:06. And 16:17 is at a 90-degree angle, approximately. Well, you know, we forgot about these items when we were planning everything, and I remembered about that yesterday. Well, should we relocate this kit? But I don't think that's possible because of all the cables here. No, really, Oleg, we can't relocate it. And I put it there in the first place.
Yes.
Okay, copy. There are 3 of them. Okay, Alexey, we're going to be at Eclipse Pass, and if necessary, you can activate your lights. Yes, in 3 minutes, you're going to be in Eclipse Pass. Okay. Do you see this one? Yes, I see. Sergey, say again. In 3 minutes, you are going to be in Eclipse Pass, Night Pass. Okay, copy. Okay, stand by.
The International Space Station is currently flying into an orbital sunset, as you can hear from the translated space-to-ground conversation with the cosmonauts outside. Currently flying 253 statute miles above central Kazakhstan, moving from northwest to southeast in an orbit inclined 51.6 degrees to either side of the equator.
Ребята, если будет нормально работать
Guys, and if
давайте сделаем так.
it can work at Eclipse path, then during the first 5 minutes you can rest, and then, depending on how you feel, of course, you can go ahead and install the short handrail. We copy all.
У вас
GoPro-шки включены?
Под ногами у тебя мягкий поручень.
There is a soft handrail right underneath your feet. Sergey, come again. We didn't copy. Are GoPro cameras on? Yes, they're on for both. Okay, once you enter Eclipse path, deactivate, turn off GoPro cameras. Okay. Well, it will be complicated. That's why, guys, I'm saying that you need to rest for 5 minutes. Well, you know, Sergey, it will be hard to reach that area from over here. And I'm going to turn off my camera. And for Alexey, it is installed sort of farther out. Okay, so, you know, when you're close to each other, you can actually relocate it. Okay. Well, so how do I reach it? What's the best way to reach it? I've turned off my GoPro camera. So I copy. So grab a hold of the soft handrail, and now you can actually bend your elbow to 45 degrees. Oleg, Alexey, once you install everything on handrail 1505, please remember to perform all the operations with the isolating container. Of course, we're not going to forget about that, and it is a bright color. Okay, thanks. Sounds good. Okay, I'm using my left hand, handrail 1505. Do you see it? And you are holding on to handrail 1506. And 1505 is above that one, so please move up. Move your hand up. And to the left. Do you see the handrail 1505? Do you see the level? Yes, it's right here. And, you know, I don't even know what the installation angle will be. If the axis, the rotation will be sufficient or not. Well, maybe it would be better to tether myself to that handrail. Well, Alexey, Oleg, yes, go ahead. So, well, you know, we're going to try to use 1505. Well, actually, you can use handrail 1506. I think it is at a more acceptable angle. Okay. Okay, and what about 6018? Should we try that one? Because I think this...
This is Mission Control. Again, this view from the helmet camera of Oleg Kononenko, the Expedition 59 commander, well into the 5th spacewalk of his career. He and Alexey Ovchinin are about to begin the work to install a handrail that will connect a translation path between the Poisk module on the space-facing side of the Russian segment of the International Space Station and the Zarya module on the Earth-facing side of the Russian segment of the complex.
Okay, let me re-engage my rat tether to that handrail. Okay, wait. Let me get that done. Okay, so I've re-engaged my red tether at 6018 at handrail 6018. You will see some MLM equipment. Okay, stand by. Give me a minute. Okay, guys, go ahead and take a 5-minute break and think it all over, and then we will begin the handrail installation. And please rest for now. Okay, so I'm going to attach this one to red tether. This is number 16. Above it. Okay, so I'm in an excellent position now. Okay, so the wind knob came off.
And back with our downlink TV after a handover between satellites on our tracking and data relay satellite system constellation. Once again, this view now from Alexey Ovchinin's helmet camera as he and Oleg Kononenko work in the vicinity of the Poisk module on the space-facing side of the Russian segment of the station. 1 hour, 11 minutes into today's spacewalk that is scheduled to last about 6 hours and 20 minutes or so.
For now, because I need to adjust the wind knob. Okay, Oleg, did you install it? No.
Kononenko is in the final weeks of his stay on orbit on the International Space Station. He, Canadian Space Agency astronaut David St. Jacques, and NASA flight engineer Anne McLean are scheduled to depart the International Space Station in their Soyuz MS-11 spacecraft for a landing on the steppe of Kazakhstan. Their spacecraft is actually attached to the Poisk module, which is in the vicinity of where Kononenko and Ovchinin are currently working. They'll be undocking from the station on June 24th,
Can you rotate it or not?
a little less than 4 weeks from now, for a landing on the steppe of Kazakhstan to wrap up a mission of 203 days in duration. That would put Kononenko in his 4 flights into space at 736 days in space. He will wind up 6th on the all-time endurance list.
It would be better to orient it upwards. Okay, can you move it down and more?
Alexey Ovchinin, who launched a few months ago with Nick Hague to the International Space Station, will be returning on October 3rd, along with United Arab Emirates spaceflight participant Hazza Ali Al-Mansouri, who is to launch on September 25th on a Soyuz spacecraft from the Baikonur Cosmodrome with Oleg Skripochka and NASA astronaut Jessica Meir. Skripochka and Meir will remain on board the station, while Al-Mansouri returns home with Ovchinin and Hague.
Okay, go ahead and tighten it. And it's pushing against something. Well, do you see that plate over there? I think it's binocular experiment or something. So we're going to change its position. So stand by. Let me release it. And again, please hold it for now. Where is your handrail? So that's how it's going to be installed. Do you see it?
Нет, 41 вверх, давай.
Actually, 41 should be in the upwards direction.
Вниз можешь?
Can you move it down? Move it down at an angle? I'll actually move it down. Okay, I've moved it down.
Вот, пошло.
Okay, so.
Закрывай, погоди,
Okay.
держи.
Now it's working.
Хорош, прилетел.
Please hold it, and the wind knob came off.
Сейчас его насажу.
Alexey, can you use the handles to screw it on?
Да, тут бараш.
Well, you know, there is this open knob right here. Okay, go ahead and screw it on. But be careful and slow.
Я держу.
Use small movements. So I'm holding it. Okay, copy.
А, ты имеешь в виду про бараш?
Okay, so do you mean the wind knob that is coming off all the time? Yes, and there it is again.
Может, действительно ключом попробовать?
Okay, should we use the range? No.
Сколько оборотов сделал, нет?
Okay, how many turns did you do?
Там ближе как раз к этому.
I think it should be closer to
Сейчас я наживу потом.
that. Wait.
Сейчас.
Alexey, what if you reposition yourself? Do you think it will be better?
А вот я тут
I'm trying different options here, really.
нашел положение.
I think I've found the right position. So try to pull the wire,
Да, он тоже тут
the tether.
долго, видать, лежал.
I believe that it was stowed for a long time, so maybe it's not flexible enough.
С прохрустыванием.
When we were trying to simulate that on the station, we heard some noise, some cracking noise when we tried to thread it on. Copy?
Давай, я отпущу. Отпускаю? Да.
Okay, I think I've put it on. We will need to remove it right here, where this handrail is.
Так.
All right,
Где он?
where is it?
Так, ну что, проволоку оставляем на нем.
Will we leave the wire tie on it? Yes.
Где вытащить?
You will first need to thread it on correctly.
Так, тебе что, помочь, Олег?
Do you need help?
Хочу уйти с этого поручня. С карабином он сейчас ушел.
The hook has moved away, so we will need to reposition everything and reconfigure everything.
Она тут что, не до конца проворачивается?
It's not moving all the way.
Встала. Встала.
Did you put it on? Yes, I did. I haven't heard it click,
Он выскочит. Крутись.
but
Я тоже сейчас скажу.
you will hear it
Вот здесь.
later. You will need to press it right here. Will you be able to find where?
Вот, ну да, прижать.
Yes, you will need to press it.
Подожди, сейчас я попробую подойти поближе.
Let me try to move closer.
Ты держишься, выскакиваешь. Хватит.
Okay,
Ну ладно, держи так, как держишь.
okay, hold it the way you're holding it right now.
Что на нее выскакивает.